think it doesn't look so great. Oops, you don't see. Sorry! Hi guys, in this video we are going to be doing a full face using $1 makeup brushes, and I have here this brush set by AOA Studio. You can find this brand on the Shop Me Say website. This one has 10 brushes, and we also have this makeup pouch. You can find everything individually, even the makeup bag, and you can buy whatever you want. All of the brushes are cruelty free and vegan. These are bamboo brushes, and I'm also going to explain to you the uses of each brush, and we're gonna see together how they are working, if they are blending the products easily. Some of the brushes come with this brush guard. You can use them while you're washing your brushes, after you have washed them actually, so they can keep their shape while they're drying out. And today I'm gonna use products that I have used again and again, so we can actually test only the brushes. And in this set we have 5 face brushes and also 5 eye brushes. Some of them don't have my favorite shape, so we're gonna see how we can use them. I'm gonna start with a little bit of primer. This is by Catrice, the Sensational 10-in-1 Dream Primer, and this one gives a very nice natural glow to the skin. I'm gonna start off with this flat foundation brush. It has an oval shape and it is flat, as you can see. You can use this with liquid foundations, and I'm gonna use the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear by L'Oreal, and I have it in the shade 125 Natural Rosé. So I don't usually use a brush like this on me. Usually I have this in my professional makeup kit, especially on days that I'm going to do makeup on a lot of people, or when I am in a fashion show that I'm going to do makeup on a lot of models, and I prefer using brushes while I'm doing makeup on other people. I don't like using sponges. This is actually doing a very decent job. I can see some lines from the bristles, but it's not a lot, and actually it blended the product very nicely. So the bristles are very soft and they didn't scratch my skin, they didn't irritate. About the shape of the brush, it is symmetrical. I like that. It means that the brush is not looking low quality. Let's take a closer look, and I can see a little bit of the bristles on this area here. With the tip of the brush, I'm just blending, and it is very easy to do that. I think I like this brush a lot. We also have 2 kabuki brushes, one with a flat top and one with a dome shape. And you can use both of these for powder foundations that I don't usually use. Well, I never use them actually, because I don't even have a powder foundation. Because I have dry skin, I don't use powder foundations. You can use them for oily skin. So I'm thinking about using this one here for this side of my face with the same foundation, just to see how it looks. Maybe it works. Okay, so with this brush I have a lighter coverage and a more blended finish, and I like that a lot. I think I don't even have any lines from the bristles. Yeah, it looks very natural, and it is very easy to apply your foundation with this brush. It is faster to apply your foundation with a brush like this instead of this one, because it can cover less coverage, less area. I forgot about the names of the brushes. This is F29 and the other one is F27. For concealer, I'm gonna use this one here by BH Cosmetics. This is a total coverage concealer, and I have it in the shade 104. So this one here doesn't come with a doe foot applicator, so this is a perfect product for the next brush, which is a concealer brush. It is like a flat foundation brush, but very small. So I'm going to use some on the back of my hand first. I think that's enough for both of my eyes. After that, I'm taking a little bit with my brush. It takes more time to apply your product on the eyes with a brush. Usually I'm not using brushes on me, especially on the eyes, because I want the softness of a sponge and also the freshness. With brushes we always get a fuller coverage because the bristles are not absorbing the product like the sponges do, but I think it takes more time to blend the product on the eyes. Also, it's not so blended because it is a small brush and I want a very smooth application. I'm also going to blend it out with my fingertip. I like that the bristles are very soft and they are not irritating my eyes. And also when you're using brushes on your eyes, try to be very gentle. On the other eye, I'm going to apply the product with the brush and blend it with the sponge. So I think that the brush is very small for applying your concealer, but I would keep this one for cream products like eye pencils, gel eyeliners, cream eyeshadows that you can use on the eyelid. You can also use this to cut your crease. It has the perfect shape, or for any other detail eye makeup looks. And this one here is the brush E143. So I don't know why they say it is for concealer and it has the number and it has the letter E because E is for eyes most of the times for brushes. After that we have the brush F28 and this is a big powder brush, as we can see, and we have a rounded shape for this one too and more bristles. I think this is a very nice shape if you want to apply your powder and set your foundation. So I'm gonna use the My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder. I have here the shade Light and this one here is by Essence. With this foundation you don't need a lot of powder. This brush works perfectly for this product. This brush is very big for my eyes and I don't have another brush. I also don't have an eyeshadow brush, so I'm not very sure what I should use. I have here an angle brush. Do you think this is going to work? No, it's gonna take me forever to apply with this one. I brought my regular brush. This is by Morphe. It is like a very small powder brush. You can see it has exactly the same shape. This brush is very nice. It also has a very nice weight to it. Let's continue with a new bronzer that I have tried very recently and I love. This one is the Clean ID Mineral Bronzer SPF by Catrice Cosmetics and I have it in the shade Light Medium. With this one, I want to try the other buffer brush that we have, the rounded. With this brush, I need to be a little bit more careful because it has a lot of bristles and it can transfer a lot of product on my skin. So let's see how it works. Okay, I can see this working for a very quick, easy, everyday makeup look. So normally I wouldn't use this brush for my bronzer, but it works if you want to blend your product very easily and quickly in the morning, or you know, whenever you're doing your makeup. So with this one you cannot really do a very precise product application because it is very big and I'm not able to contour my face with a brush like this, but you can still find a use for it. I think I have a very nice bronzy look now, effortless and very fast. The brush is very soft and it gives a very nice airbrushed finish and I really like that. That was a nice surprise. I don't think this is going to work for a blush, but I'm not very sure if I can use the powder brush. Yeah, maybe it can work. I will use this one. So I'm going to use the blush lighter by Essence. I have the shade Peachy Dawn. And this product has a blush and also a highlighter. You can also mix them. And I'm going to take the blush. Oops, I think it doesn't look so great. Okay, it blends the product super nicely. I think I had some powder on it. And I'm kind of setting with the blush and the powder. Okay, I'm going to clean it up a little bit. That was my mistake. And let's try now on the other side. It doesn't look that bad. This shade is so girly. I don't recommend using the same brush for your blush, bronzer and setting powder, like what I have done. The nice thing with this brush is that it is so soft and it blends the product beautifully on the skin. And let's continue with a brush that we can use with our highlighter. And this one is the F30 brush. It is not the typical brush that I would use for my highlighter application because it has a lot of bristles. and it can deposit more product. Usually I'm using a brush like this one here by Sigma. This is the E40, and actually this is a blending brush for the eyes, not for the face. You can use your brushes in whatever way you want, and I'm going to take the highlighter from the previous product. Okay, this is actually not bad, and I think it blends the product very nicely. It gives a more natural finish to this highlighter instead of something blinding. Ooh, okay, that doesn't look bad. It is gorgeous. And on the other side I'm using the E40 brush. The product looks very similar on both sides, and I think they look very nice. And because of the density of the brush, you can also use it with cream products like a cream contouring shade or a cream blush, because this can work very nicely for the cheekbone, also for the highest point of the cheeks, this here and this. So for the eyes I wouldn't use it, it's very big. It gives a very nice natural and blended effect. Love it! Brows on, you can find all the products in the description box below. And for my eyes today I'm gonna use an oldie but a goodie eyeshadow palette by Viseart. And this one is the Trist palette. I haven't used this in a hot minute, and it is really good. So these are the beautiful shades that we have. Such a pretty palette. I have forgotten about it. Super pretty for everyday looks. We have some purple eyeshadows, also some peachy and golden. I want to highlight the brow bone, but we don't have an eyeshadow brush, and I'm thinking about using this angle blending brush, and this one is the E140 brush. This one doesn't have a very symmetrical shape. The angle sides are not the same, and I'm going to take this light pink eyeshadow, and with this I'm going to highlight very lightly the brow bone area. Okay, I think I'm not gonna use more because I don't have a smaller brush. This doesn't work like I wanted, so I'm going to leave it like this and also zoom you in because you don't see. So moving on to this brush here, this is the E141, and this is a blending brush, and it is very similar like other brushes that I'm using in the crease area, and I like by Essence the Eye Blender, by Zoeva the 221. And with this one I'm gonna take this light peachy eyeshadow. It has a matte finish, and I'm going to buff that in the crease area. And you can also use this brush if you have a smaller crease area than mine, because you can see it can cover this space. So the bristles are very soft, and they can blend the product easily in the crease. Okay, I actually like this brush a lot. For the outer eyelid, I'm gonna take again the angle brush that I have used before, and this dark maroon eyeshadow. I'm diffusing this in the outer eyelid. I'm gonna wipe my brush a little bit and continue blending in the crease. That actually worked, and it looks very nice. I'm going to blend some more the edges. I'm going back to this peachy eyeshadow with the blending brush, and I'm going over the edges of the purple eyeshadow, also on the eyelid. After that I'm taking this light pink eyeshadow and I'm pressing it on the eyelid. Another $1 brush is this one here. It is a pencil brush, and the name of it is E142. With this one I'm gonna take again this dark purple maroonish color, and I'm going to apply it all over the lower lash line. With the side of the brush I'm buffing the product on the skin. I'm going to add some more in the outer corner of the eyes. With the same brush I'm going to take the peachy eyeshadow again, and I'm going over the edges of the lower lash line. And the next I'm going to take the light shimmery eyeshadow, and with this one I'm gonna highlight the inner corner. This brush works very nicely for small areas of the eyes. It is very soft and it blends the product very easily. Oh, I'm going to use some on the brow bone as well. And I also want to define the upper lashes as well, because I don't have a lot. Also they are blonde, and they are not very visible, and I'm going to do that with this angle brush, and this one is the E144. I hope it works. And I'm going to take again this dark purple eyeshadow. Oops, you don't see, sorry. I'm aligning my eyes very close to the lashes. For mascara, I'm using the Clean ID Volume and Lengthening Mascara by Catrice Cosmetics. On my lips, I want to use a spring lip color, and I have here the Smart Fusion lipstick by Kiko Cosmetics in the shade 410. It is this beautiful color. This one goes very well with the crease color that I have, and I like it a lot. About the brushes, I like how they look. Also, they are not shedding. I would change just the brushes that we have, so it would be more beginner friendly. I would like to have an eyeshadow brush, also a bronzer blush brush, and on top of this I'm gonna use also a lip gloss. This one here is the Bloom Baby Bloom by Essence, the Nectar lip gloss in the shade Hibiscus. This one has a very nice glossy finish and a very light pink color that is going to look fantastic with the eye makeup look. For more spring lipsticks, you can find this video here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!